baby, I need you. No matter how rough it get, I can never leave you. Our bond is real strong, like Freeway and Seagull. Even though just knowing you makes me illegal. And it ain't an age thing, dog, she older than me. She got some people calm, some colder than me. Got some people rich and others owing they peeps. And she real flammable, like oils and grease. Since I've been with her, dog, she done changed my life. Turned my lips the same color like white and rice. Let me know who is real and who real tripe. Can't front though, she done made me nice on the mic. It's like the more I write, the more I recite, the more I spit. She keep dudes saying I'm tight. Broke up for 3 months once when we had a fight. Now I'ma stay with this chick until it's time to see the light.
You burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her could I hit, there was nothing she could say.
I would never
now am I very solitary confined? I find myself dealing with time, now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Dealing with time. Just dealing with time. Stay on my mind.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Woman Wednesday. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Man, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Dana White, they playing everybody like some goddamn puppets. Well, Floyd Mayweather Jr. wrote in an Instagram post on Tuesday that he has made no deal to fight UFC star Conor McGregor or any other fighter, reiterating that he is happily retired. There seems to be, here's the actual post that he made on Instagram, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. There seems to be several rumors floating around media recently, however. Let the record show there hasn't been any deals made in regards to a fight between myself and any other fighters. I am happily retired and enjoying life at this time. If any changes are to come, be sure that I will be the first to let the world know. The post was published shortly after UFC President Dana White texted ESPN's Brett Okamoto, "No deal is even close to being done." But here's where it comes from. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, so here's where it comes from. Earlier on yesterday, ESPN Stephen A. Smith said that he spoke with Mayweather on Saturday while both were attending the Warriors-Thunder NBA game in Oklahoma City. Smith said Mayweather told him that we're getting very, very close to a super fight. So now Stephen A. Smith looks like, Boo-Boo the Fool in this kind of sorta. Sources told Okamoto earlier Tuesday that McGregor had arrived in Las Vegas on Monday evening prior to meeting with the Nevada State Athletic Commission regarding discipline for the MMA fighter stemming from his actions at a UFC news conference last summer. Y'all remember when that went down? And Conor McGregor tweeted out, "I am in Las Vegas. Floyd has retired on my arrival." McGregor successfully applied for a boxing license in California in December. He has never, let me say this one more time to all of the UFC fans listening to the Doug Stewart Show right now. Conor McGregor has never boxed professionally. We'll get back to that in a second. Last month, Dana White publicly offered McGregor and Mayweather $25 million each for a potential fight. When told of White's offer by TMZ, Floyd Mayweather Jr. said, "Is he a fucking comedian?" Right, he's got to be a comedian. Like, why would Dana White, like president and CEO of UFC, Why would Dana White throw out $25 million? Now, to the average man, $25 million is a whole lot of money to fight for a couple of minutes. It is. But why would Dana White throw out $25 million to Floyd Mayweather Jr. when he knows that his last couple of fights, it's been reported that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has made like $200 million and up? $200 million up. So why would Dana White say that? You know why? It's just something to say. It's promotion. Like, all of this is promotion. I've said it before in the last couple of weeks. I think I've said it. And more stuff I read, the wind is blowing in the direction that this fight is going to happen. This fight is going to happen. And it's a mockery. I want to read one little message in the chat room on Spreaker.com that I happened by. My man, Coach Noy Bramble, son of the great Livingstone Bramble, I believe, son or nephew or something like that. He says, man, if this fight happens, it will be the biggest sham in boxing history. Brother Bramble, I agree with you 100%. It's going to happen, though, because Floyd needs one more fight to be the all-time undefeated winningest champ of all time in boxing, passing Rocky Marciano, for the undefeated record. So he's going to fight one more time. I've been saying this for years. He's going to fight one more time. He's going to fight one more time. They're going to hype this thing up. And by the time the fight comes around, even the most staunchest of boxing fans is going to probably think that Conor McGregor has a chance in this fight. Because that's what they do. When you're talking about, just the greatest promoters in promotion history. When you talk about Floyd Mayweather Jr., when you talk about Conor McGregor to a small degree. Conor McGregor, what he does and all the theatrics before the fight, the pre-fight press conferences or whatever, where he, goes crazy and screams and cusses at people, that's promotion. That's hyping up the fight. That's hyping up the product. Then you mix in Dana White along with this as well, and then the storylines. UFC versus boxing, but Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s last fight ever. Floyd Mayweather Jr. making $100 million. Can a UFC guy beat Floyd Mayweather Jr.? All of those storylines are going to come into play, and by the time this thing happens, because it is going to happen, and Floyd is a businessman, so he's going to do it. He's going to do it. When this thing comes around, everybody in America is going to wish, not just America, the world, because everybody wants to see Floyd Mayweather Jr. shut up. Oh, shut that ninja up. By the time this fight comes around, man, everybody and their mama going to believe it's going to be a good fight. And I guess I should back up, except for real boxing fans, That's probably the best way to say it. Except for real boxing fans, people that know the sport. It'd be very, very tough, okay? I think that it'd be very tough for Conor McGregor to land one punch on Floyd Mayweather Jr. The entire fight. I said it. I said it. He's a MMA fighter, wrestler, grappler. He might be good with his hands, but he's not good with his hands to the degree of a boxer, a trained boxer that's been boxing since he could walk. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is known for his defense, okay? He's known for his defense. He got his defense from his daddy, Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Roger Mayweather. They've been doing this defense thing for a long, long time. It will be very hard, not for Conor McGregor just to win this damn fight. It will be hard for him to land a punch. In this fight. Yeah. Now, he's going to come in there, and once again, he's not a trained professional boxer. He's going to come in there, and he's going to be throwing punches like a girl, half-cocked, and they're going to be flailing all over the place, and anytime he throws something, Floyd's going to block it, the 52 blocks or whatever. Floyd's going to block it. He's going to feign away, and he's not going to land a punch. He's going to land punches, but there's going to be no clean, solid punches that Floyd Mayweather Jr. are going to take from Conor freaking McGregor. The whole thing is a sham. And it reminds me, every time we talk about this, it reminds me of that movie with Damon Wayans, Great White Hype. That's what it reminds me of. the great white hype. Damian Wayans was fat, out of shape. He didn't really even want to do this. He was the world champion. He was out of shape. But they built up this white guy to come in there, and they set up a couple of patsies, and he went in there and beat the hell out of them. And then, they set up this fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr., or not Floyd Mayweather Jr. They set up this fight with Damian Wayans' character. Samuel Jackson was the promoter or whatever, and they hyped it up, They got into the fight. And the dude hit Damian Wayans one good time. And when he did that, Damian Wayans' character said, okay, that's it. And then he just knocked him out in like 2 or 3 punches. It's stupid. This is stupid. But my man Gary G. Money Jordan, Floyd by unanimous decision, a bad fight I won't watch. No, you know what? I think in something like this, I think Floyd will knock out this guy. And everybody talks about how Floyd, and you listen to the Doug Stewart show, everybody talks about how Floyd, he pity pats and he dances and he taps fools and he's not even trying to really knock anybody out or hadn't knocked anybody over the last couple of years. He'll knock this guy out. He'll catch this guy with some clean shots. He will. He will, because he's a superior all-time boxer. Floyd's just not, and you listen to the Doug Stewart show, this is crazy. He's not a good fighter. Floyd is one of the all-time greats. Do you hear what I'm saying? He's not like an average fighter. He is one of the all-time greats. I believe he'll knock this dude out just to prove a point. You know what? And he'll probably kind of like, it'll kind of feel like he's rubbing it in his face. How dare a UFC guy think that he can step into my arena and beat a real boxer? So you're going to have all of the boxing proponents on one side talking about how their sport is the real, fighting sport. And then you're going to have all these upstart people, all of these, new fans of ultimate fighting and multiple mixed martial arts over the last couple of years, supporting their sport. And that's fine. I like MMA. I like UFC. But it ain't boxing. It's not. It's not. And they're not going to wrestle. They're not going to do MMA rules. They're going to box. Floyd Mayweather Jr. ain't going in there and trying to put nobody in no damn chicken wing. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I'm not going to pay to see it. I'm not going to pay anybody to see it. I'm not going to pay no damn cable bill, no $100 to see the damn fight, but I will be at somebody's fight party to witness it. I mean, it's so ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous, but it's funny, in a year that civilized, rational people went out and voted for Donald Trump. This is what America does. America buys into the ridiculousness of things, clearly. Like, you go in there and you vote for Donald Trump. If Donald Trump can stage a campaign where people can actually vote him as president of the United States of America, why won't people buy into Conor McGregor having a shot to beat Floyd Mayweather Jr.? And I guess technically everybody got a shot. There's this thing called a puncher's chance. Maybe, all of the stars align and Floyd Mayweather Jr., his chin is in the wrong position and McGregor throws a flailing overhand right or whatever and catches him on the chin and knocks him out cold. The chances of that happening are slight to none. That's about 0.00001% of that actually happening. Floyd's had, 48 fights and 48-0. I think the number's 48. So that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. This thing is ridiculous. This conversation is ridiculous. But guess what? It's going to happen. Yeah. From Deacon Dell in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says, Mocha Andre working on something else, Kobe voice. From Clay Ford, Tough Davis, can we stop talking about this fight? It's not going to happen. So I'm willing to bet you it's going to happen. Clay Ford, Tough Davis, bookmark this conversation. Email me when Floyd retires or Floyd doesn't get in the ring again. This thing is going to happen. Robert One Dope Boy Slade, if Trump,